Good boy!
Hi, I'm Jamie Popper with Blue 9 Pet Products, and today I'm here to tell you a little bit about the KLIMB dog training platform. I start all of my dogs on the KLIMB platform because it increases their focus on me, and focus is the very first thing that I need before training any new behavior. If I can't get my dog to take a look at me and engage with me and want to work for me, then there's no way that I can train them a new behavior. So I start with my dogs up on the platform. Once they're up there, they understand that it's time to work, it's time to learn. I get them up on the platform, and then I can teach them all of their basic obedience skills. Sit, down, stay. I also will use it as kind of a magnet. The dogs get really excited about the KLIMB. They know that lots of good things happen on it. So I can also use it for working on my recall or come when called cue as well. Calling them to me and pointing to the KLIMB, they know that good stuff happens up here, so they're going to come running and earn the reinforcement or the treats that we're using inside of that session. Now, as you progress, you can certainly use it for a lot of other different things as well, from canine conditioning and fitness exercises, so working on strengthening our dogs overall so that they are less likely to become injured. So when I'm feeling really lazy and I just want my dogs to be able to exercise, but I don't feel like doing a whole lot with them, I'll set 2 climbs out into the backyard and I'll send them climb to climb. So they get their cardio exercise and I just get to stand there while they do all of the work. So often we'll see them working on obedience behaviors like sits and downs, working on getting into that heel position as well, or a front position if we're asking for that. And then also working on impulse control. So can our dogs stay on a platform or stay in a duration stay while there's lots of other chaotic stuff going on in their environment and wait for the cues for them to do the behaviors that we're looking for? One of the other ways that I've seen the KLIMB utilized is for working with capping drive or helping our dogs go from that really over-arousal, overexcited, maybe a little bit reactive mindset and bringing them back down into a place where they can actually think and take in a little bit more of their world. So if we're working with our dog and say we're working on obedience with our dog, we're asking them to bite a toy as their reinforcer. They get a little bit too jazzed, maybe they miss the mark, get our hand instead. We can ask our dogs to take a break, take a time out, go to your KLIMB platform, hang out there for 10 or 20 seconds, think about what's going on as kind of like, again, a conflict-free way of correcting or punishing our dogs for the mistake that they've made. Send them to their KLIMB, they hang out there for 10 or 20 seconds. Basically what they've done is they've lost the opportunity to work. You made a mistake, you're not thinking straight, and then when you're ready to think a little bit more and you're ready to go back into the obedience behaviors, then I'm gonna pull you off of the KLIMB platform and then we can work again together. Another thing is like thinking a little bit about how our dogs might bark a lot when they get really over-aroused. I used to put my dog in a kennel when I was teaching group training classes. He'd scream in his kennel if I was working with other dogs. When I gave him a job to do, get on your KLIMB, this is your job, you need to hang out there for an hour while I teach classes, he was able to really relax and settle into that. So being able to give him that off switch as well. We want our dogs to be high drive and working for us. We also don't want them spinning in their crates for 3 hours when they're not working. We need to teach them how to turn that off and relax a little bit. Working on some duration place work can really install that off switch for them. So the KLIMB stands 12 inches tall and they connect and stack together as well. So there's a recessed area here. And when you have multiple KLIMBs, you can connect them together by fitting that recessed area over top of the handle on this side. So if you've got a larger dog, you can create any size platform that you need for whatever training exercises you're doing with your dog. Now the legs also unscrew and they store underneath the KLIMB. It's only 14 pounds, so you can take it on the go and work on generalizing your training, no matter the situation that you're working on with your dog. We also have these KLIMB traction mats that go on top of the KLIMB. So if you have a dog that needs a little bit of extra secure footing, maybe they work really, really fast and hit the table really hard, then utilizing the KLIMB traction mat on top of it, it's going to give your dog a little bit more traction when they're working on those speedy skills.